See the logos and remember these names. These standard organizations have invented so many things or have discovered so many things. In cryptography, these play a very important role, mainly NIST and ITUT. National Institute of Standards and Technology, International Telecommunication, Union Telecommunication Standardization Sector. Rest of the things also very important. And in our third unit, we have RSA algorithm, and the RSA Labs is responsible for RSA algorithm. And you can see here de facto, which is not an English word, it is a German word. What is a de facto? RSA is a specific position, but it is not by legal right. The company or the organization which have some specified position in society, but it may not be legally it doesn't have rights. So these are some of the standard organizations. These organizations have invented some important things. That things we are going to use in cryptography, we are going to read. So you better know the full forms of these organizations. And remember, RSA is very important question, very important algorithm, and people responsible for RSA is RSA Labs. It has some important position in society, but may not be, it doesn't have any legal rights. So these are standard organizations. Next, what is security? So we have already seen what is a security. See here, I want to go into security goals. I just want to go into the topic security goals. Before going into the topic security goals, I just want to brief it in 2 points, that what is security. And you can see here, this triangle is security trade. Security trade. So confidentiality, interoperability are 3 security goals. What are the 3 security goals we have? Confidentiality, integrity, availability. So we have already discussed this triangle representation is nothing but security trade. Security trade will contain confidentiality, integrity, availability. This confidentiality, integrity, availability are called security goals. This is our first topic in unit 1. And what they have said here, security can be implicit or explicit. Nothing but inside we can provide security, or we can have security rules by inside members or outside members. Explicit is nothing but outside. Implicit is nothing but inside. So what is the one point? Security rules or security policy can be defined by inside people or outside people. Security, which will have 3 components. That 3 components are nothing but security goals. So this is the advanced version. This is the advanced version for security goal. What they have done here, confidentiality, integrity, availability are 3 important security goals. In addition, they have added accountability, authenticity. So this is the basic security goals diagram, security trade. For that they have implemented so on years. After many years they have implemented accountability and authenticity also they have added for security trade. And this is called as confidentiality, integrity, availability. So it is called as CIA trade. So we are going to define some rules. Define rules or policy. To maintain security, we are going to define some rules or policy that can be defined by inside people or outside people. So we'll go on and see what are security goals. We have security aspects. It is nothing but providing security for, for data you need to provide security, for file, for computer, finally for network and internet. Security aspect is nothing but providing security for different things. And in that I have mentioned some, providing security for your computer, providing security for network and providing security for internet. But basically it is for your own data you should provide security. For some files you should provide for your computer and group of computers network and group of networks internet. Internet is nothing but group of networks. Group of networks. So security aspects is not in your syllabus, but you need to know what are the security aspects. So I have mentioned important security aspects here. It is nothing but providing everything in this world. Actually, security aspect starts from data. Your own data to be secured, your files to be secured, your computer and group of computers are, here computers are called as nodes, N-O-D-E-S. So group of nodes is a network and group of networks is a internet. For all these things you need to provide security. Your own data should be secured, your files should be secured, computers should be secured. Now onwards we will call computers as nodes, N-O-D-E-S, nodes. So group of nodes is a network and group of networks is a internet. For all these things you need to provide security, that will come under security aspects. This we have already discussed. CIA. This we have already discussed. CIA, nothing but confidentiality, integrity, availability. Confidentiality, integrity, availability. That they have represented as this S means security. So if security is in the center, confidentiality, integrity, availability will always secure. Then I have already mentioned CIA is the basic trade. For that they have added some AAN. For general CIA trade, they have added authentication, authorization, non-repudiation. That I will tell you in upcoming classes. But what you should know is, your data is here. If you want to tell your data is secured, yes, my data is secured. When can you tell that? If you have confidentiality, integrity, availability, I will tell you what these three also in next slide. So, you have some data, you can tell your data is secured when you achieve confidentiality, integrity, availability. If I am the person, I should claim that my data is secured, I should achieve confidentiality, integrity, availability. If somebody achieve these 3 points, they can tell their data is secure. Yes, now we will see what is confidentiality, integrity and availability. There will be two types of persons. Authorized, unauthorized. So very simple to remember. Availability is nothing but sender and receiver should be available to each other to send data. That only they have given here. Systems and services should not be denied to authorized users. Right person getting the right data, he is authorized user. Wrong person getting the data, unauthorized user. I have a Gmail account. My Gmail account is opened by me only. Then I will be the authorized user. I have the Gmail account. Without my permission, you people opened my Gmail account. You will be unauthorized user. Entire concept will round authorized and unauthorized users. In cryptography, every topic will be based on authorized and unauthorized users. So you can see here, confidentiality, integrity, availability is from CIA trade, nothing but security goals or security objects. So what I should do, there will be two types of people, authorized and unauthorized. If only authorized people are getting the data, yes, confidentiality achieved. Here 2 points we have. I am sending data, only authorized people should take that. Integrity, trust. Integrity is nothing but trust. When we can have trust on somebody, sender is sending data, receiver is receiving data, receiver is the authorized person. Integrity is achieved. Confidentiality is nothing but my data is not be given to unauthorized user. See the difference? I am sending my data to a receiver and that receiver is authorized. Integrity achieved. I am sending some data to somebody else and he is not unauthorized. Confidentiality. Availability is nothing but sender and receiver is mutually being available to each other without denied in service. It may be data or it may be service, it may be anything that we are transferring. Both sender and receiver should be available to each other. There should not be denied. Denied in the sense late. The meaning of denied is late. So sender and receiver should always be available to each other. There should not be data or service denied. Integrity is nothing but, here we can have data integrity and system integrity. Nothing but the information is given to only authorized person. If it is given to only, see here, only authorized. Here also system integrity, only authorized people using the system. So let us conclude this. Availability is sender and receiver always being available to each other without there is denying services. And then integrity is only sending data to authorized people. Confidentiality is nothing but our data is given to somebody and he is not unauthorized. In case of confidentiality, whoever taking our data, that person should not be unauthorized. In case of integrity, we should only, with trust, we should only send it to authorized user. Availability, each sender and receiver should be available to each other without latent service or data. These are security goals. So here you can see, if Alice is sender and Bob is receiver, so Eve is attacker. So if you want to achieve cryptography goals, 2 points you have: encryption and authentication. See, everything should be as secure as necessary but not securer. Everything in this world should be as secure as necessary but not secure. If you want your data to be secure, so everything in this world should be as secure as necessary but not more secure. Expect that. And sender, receiver, attacker, 3 persons we have here. What we want to do is prevent Eve from intercepting the message, prevent Eve from impersonating the Alice. What the 2 things we should do? This attacker should not watch Alice. That is preventing Eve from intercepting message, preventing Eve from impersonating Alice. Alice is the sender. The attacker should not watch sender. That is impersonating. And when Alice is sending message to Bob, this attacker should not have eye on message. These 3 things should be achieved. Encryption is nothing but Alice want to send hi to Bob. This hi is converted into 05. That is encryption. Alice want to send hi message to receiver. This hi is converted into 05. So converting hi into 05 is nothing but encryption. That is